Here inside the Mayweather Boxing Club, the calm before the storm this weekend. Lanell KO Bellows, 7-1-1, soon to be 8-1-1. We're sure. Just first of all, champ, how you feeling, man? It's winding down, getting ready to be showtime.
Oh man, everything's great, man. I'm blessed. I'm healthy. Weight's perfect. Just ready to go in here and accomplish this goal, what we've been working towards on Friday.
Now this camp's a little different than a lot of your other ones. You don't have the media circus of Floyd Mayweather being here as well, and this is kind of a short notice fight when you take it a little bit under the radar. So any differences at all, and good or bad with this camp?
You know what? No, everything is good. I've been in the gym since a week after my last victory. That was blessed to win by knockout. I got the notice about 3 weeks before the fight, but we had been in the gym already, so preparation was already being done for just in case a phone call like this happens. So, nah, I mean, like I said, minus the big media groups that come in, the mass media groups that come in to film champ. I mean, everything's been good. Everything's been good. Boxing, sparring, everything's just it's been a great camp. Nonetheless, a short camp, but a great camp.
The last fight you had that spectacular knockout. Would you consider that your best performance to date?
No, it was a big. It had a lot of meaning, being that I had been off for six months, but not my best. You know, it's always room for improvement. So that's what we plan on doing, a fight at a time, getting better and better.
Right. Well, what do you take out of that fight? I mean, it was a spectacular knockout for those who got to see it. What did you learn from that fight? What do you bring into your next fight with that?
I just really want to be calm. You know, when you tend to knock people out like that, you tend to rush and think that you're gonna knock everybody out. So we just from that last bout, we're gonna take this next fight and we're gonna gracefully go in there and work towards doing the same thing nonetheless. But I just want to take the killer instinct from last fight, from last fight to this fight. That's about it.
Now your nickname is KO. You're known for your power. Is that ever a concern that, you know, obviously you kind of just touched on it right there, but is it ever a concern that sometimes maybe you might go into a fight looking too much for a knockout instead of just doing your thing and let it come naturally?
No, preparation is key. So I mean, we work a lot on boxing in all my camps on an everyday basis. So really, it's just a matter of going in there and executing the game plan. They're gonna fall if I get to them the correct way. But if I go in there only looking for them, I know that they won't fall.
What do you say, Dave?
Now you're still really, you know, fairly young in the fight game. Haven't been in the sport all that long, but 9 pro fights into your career here. Where does Lanell Bellows stand? Where are you as a fighter? How far along are you to where you ultimately will be?
Oh, I'm a far ways away, but I'm constantly growing nonetheless. You don't really reach your pinnacle until you get a couple of them green belts, a couple of them championships up under your belt. Being that I'm a late bloomer in the sport, I just plan on keep on growing and progressing, learning the craft daily, and sky's the limit, really. Sky's the limit. So we're just working towards achieving greatness, like I said, like I always say, building a legacy and something for my kids to be proud of, along with myself, and hopefully we can make it in the history books in this sport.
Now, most of your fights, you go in there with a lot of other money team guys in the car with you. This one, you just have Memphis with you. Any emotional or as far as advantage or disadvantage? I mean, is it easier going there without having everyone else, you know, where it's kind of just the focus is more on you, or does it matter, or do you just kind of do your own thing?
I mean, all work is easy work. You go in there typically no matter who else is on the card, by yourself, every time. So, I mean, no matter how many people from my team is on the card, it doesn't matter because we have to get in that square circle by ourselves. So it's really no more. There's no more or less pressure. It's just the pressure of going out there and performing to my capability.
Right. So now we just got 2 more days before the fight. What's Lanell Bellows do like on evenings? I'm sure you know outside of the ring. What do you do? You just go home and relax? Do you hang out with friends? What's Lanell Bellows do to prepare a couple days before the fight?
It's all the family thing. It's all the family thing. I go in there, go into the house, relax, chill. Got my sons, got some family in town, moms and my step pops. I mean, I just pretty much stay family orientated and just in a relaxed environment. Like you said it best, calm before the storm. So might as well get relaxed before I go in here and cause havoc.
Yeah. So when I talk to you next week when you're back training, what are we going to be talking about?
Progression. Constantly, everything that we do is about positive progression. So,
but in that fight specifically, what are we going to be talking about? What happened?
We're going to be talking about how soon they'll be getting me another one after this fight.
Confident going in here. What do you know about this guy, Jazz Phipps?
I believe he has a little bit of boxing
He's
talent.
4-4.
Yeah, he's 4-4. I believe he does have a little boxing under his belt. But I've been in there with a lot of great competition, so preparation for this fight and any other fight is at his all-time high. So, I mean, when we get in there, we're going to show him what he never expected as far as for me. Because, you know, when they hear you have so many knockouts, they think it's just a brute force that can't move, can't box. But we got different attributes of the game that will be in that ring willing to show if he's physically able to stand up to the pressure I'm going to apply to him.
All right, well, we'll see you tomorrow at the weigh-ins. Got those. Then Friday night, Showbox. Looking forward to that. Best luck to you, Lanell.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
All right, buddy. Take care.